dun, 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 dun. Hey. Yeah, buddy. Let's go. All right. All right. Got that up. Got this up. Everything looks about fine. Internet didn't really crap out today, so that's good. Surprisingly. Hey, Fins, what's up, buddy? Hopefully all the levels are correct. Yeah. Yeah, that looks fine. Good. I'm good. I'm good, Fins. I'm good, you know. All right. All right. Oh, there's a V-Buck today, right? Yeah, I think I did see one V-Buck. That's all right, you know. Still got that one V-Buck, but yeah, it should be fine. Still waiting for my Overwatch characters, baby. Music track, maybe. Where is it at? It is in Kenny. Of course it is. When is it never not in Kenny? Oh man, even Kenny, I don't even need to try. Fingers go pew pew. Oh, this is it right here. It is for 40. It's for the 40.10. Okay. I didn't even look up what level it was supposed to be. Oh, here it is. Okay, it's a fight the storm. Pretty simple. Let me re-roll this. Scouting rituals, and God damn it, do I have to move this thing? Hold on. Oh yeah. Yeah, what makes it worse too is that when you get the ones where it's like, oh yeah, you gotta do this. What is it? You can either like do like the kill ones, and sometimes they'll ask for like a big amount. You're like, nah, I just want to do something more simple, or maybe just do some other mission, right? Or you get like some other like crap mission, and then you re-roll it. It's like, oh yeah, what is it? Explore three. Was it three areas? Oh boy. Yeah. Industrial construction sites, teddy bears, rural locations. Where's this at? This is an industrial park. Okay. Simple. Fingers go pew pew. I really hope this is the update where they introduce Overwatch characters. Hopefully, I have enough for all of them.
What's happening?
I don't give a fuck about no brain rot. You see, the only reason why I like the brain rot is to utilize the the XP that it gives me. Besides from that, I don't care. Do imagine, oh my god. Where the trollaleo trollala, and then you get XP bonuses. Oh no. Now, look. Now hearing hearing this this chest. Yeah, you could tell this is not a real chest. No, it has. I think it has everything of what it is, but I think what makes it different. I think it's like the glowing effect that it has, and also the sound is different too. You know, that it's an interesting thing. Has Save the World ever talked about gave lore about like the trolls or the mimics?
Target located. Drop the atlas on the target when you're ready. Bonus challenge is now available.
Oh, I have to discover sites.
Add blue glow to the atlas.
Oh,
Open mission control when you're ready to begin.
Now you see, now this is the correct noise. Yeah, so visually it does look like that. But it's the sound. Yeah, it definitely does have a lower tone on the mimic chest. They should do that in BR as well. They should bring on mimic chest. I think that'd be interesting. Have they ever done a season that was like Dungeons and Dragons sort of thing? Which one? No, like actual proper like D&D type of thing. Oh, that'd be cool if they did it. All right, let's build this and get this out of the way because there aren't any of those one things here.
That's enough blue glow. You got this, Commander.
Hey, stop it. Stop it. Stop touching my walls. I think, wait, can I barricade the wall if it's like this? I cannot. There we go. Stop it. Stop it. Stop touching my walls. And what are the metal dudes gonna end? Idiot. Well, they are doing things for, what is it, for bigger projects for their engine. Yeah. Yeah, I did see that. I'm like, damn, that looks pretty cool. Yeah. Does it actually reach over there? Oh, it does. Damn. I really know teddy bears here? Okay, my bow broke. Ooh, I like that. Hello, McFly. Stop it. Yeah, there are 0 teddy bears here. Really? God, I hate these metal husks.
30 seconds left to go. Bonus challenge success. Good job, team. Nicely done, Commander.
Damn, they really nerfed my girl. She done got big titties. For sure, that's it. I said it. What is they remove their titties? They did. What is it? Even though they give her smaller tits, right? Did they give her smaller ass too? When did those characters get added? I feel like it was much sooner than that. Yeah, much sooner in the seasons for sure. Oh, here she is. Now we gotta measure butt to scale for research. Mm-hmm. Here, I have an empty slot. I think it's more of what technically it's more of, yeah, more of this one. So okay, so let's look at that one. Okay, let's look at this one. And let's move this to favorite so I don't have to like scroll a bunch. Okay. All right, you have to select this one. I think specifically is the right, this is the one. Let me see. Can I not like scale her back? Oh, I guess not. I mean, it's completely fine. Let me see. Maybe. You know, I think I think they did shrink her ass a little bit. Yeah, I think they did, but I think with this one, I'm able to move it more, but I don't know. I think so. I think so, yeah, because let me see. Is she standing the same way? Oh yeah, I mean she kinda is. One thing I do notice though is that her poses is complete opposite. She has her what is it? She has her hand on what is on the left side of the hip, while the Save the World skin has it on her right hip. Yeah, they did. They definitely did make her like a little bit smaller, but I don't think it's too much. But what is drastically noticeable is her breast size. Like Jesus, look at that, and then look what they did right here. It's just drastic difference. Yeah, the interesting thing is like it's not even like a regular it's not even like a one-to-one version of like the other skin that she has. Because even I think even her face is a little bit different too. Oh yeah, her face is different. Wait, two question is that is it the same? Or is it a little bit different? No, the jacket is still the same. You know, you know what? I think the Miss Bunny, I think the Miss Bunny might be the same. I think the Miss Bunny might be the same. I think yeah, the Miss Bunny is definitely the same breast size compared to her compared to the original skin. But the penny skin that they brought it's definitely this the is definitely yeah more smaller, but the Miss Bunny, because that's its own standalone skin. Um, it shit I think it's literally a 1-to-1 of of the Save the World version. Yep, there it is. Look what they did to my girl. Is it? Hmm. Okay. Might as well be that one. Dun 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 dun.
We've got an opportunity to strike an approaching horde. Get ready for a fight. We've got 10 minutes to take out as many husks as possible. If you bag enough husks, we win. If you don't, we don't. Don't forget to collect those husk and mist monster samples. Strike hard, strike fast, strike fear into the heart of the horde. Don't forget, the storm is closing in, so watch the map. We've got
Alright, I got that.
We've got creepers husking all over the place, but keep an eye out for encampments.
Ooh. Right.
Time for a little R&R. Ransacking and resupplying. If you need it, grab it. You've got 10 minutes to grab anything you need.
Hey. There we go. There you go. That's another 100 V-Bucks right there, baby. Discover rural locations, bunkers, and shacks. All right. All right. Found in forests and grasslands. Right. I forget grasslands are even a thing. You know what's interesting is that I when they were talking about the changes in Save the World, one of the things that people were talking about was that people were talking about not legendary, the mythic leaders and stuff. And to me, I'm thinking, weren't they always there in the game? But the thing about it is that like they were like, oh yeah, you can you can now get them in missions and things. But to me, I'm thinking that you were always able to do that. It's just did you guys not know this? Yeah, probably. Yeah, because I wasn't sure what they were talking about. I was just like, all right. I mean, they were there. They were always there, but okay. Sure. Let's go here. Repair the shelter. Nice job.
A survivor shelter in this area has been destroyed. I've marked the last known location of the shelter on your map. Travel to the shelter.
Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Ooh, wait, it's a block right here. I don't think, no, these don't count. No. So I need to find more like these, or bunkers, or shacks. Oh, here we go. No, this is another one right here. There we go. Oh yeah, this counts too because of this right here. I think this would have counted too, probably. It's a big maybe. Yay. And there you go. That was free $3.50 right there of V-Bucks. You heard it, folks. $3.50 right there. Yep. I won't lie to you. Investing to be a founder in for Save the World, man, talk about the biggest payoff ever. Okay. The anime abuse event that was planned for Wednesday will take place on Friday. Okay. Wait, aren't you able to do like a yeah, like that. I was gonna say, I know you're able to do a roll backwards. I remember this. Don't try to gaslight me, game. What? Oh, right. Ooh. Hey, Jay. Is this the what? Is this the? I guess that's a Fortnite song.
Cast the line and wait till the fish stick pay, till the fish stick pay. Let the ink of our brethren say, make the fish stick pay, make the fish stick.
Wait, what is the story of this character for Squibby? What? All right. Hey Jay, how's it going, man? So from what I know is that fish sticks, sort of snitch. I see. I'm just like, dude, I'm just thinking, what in the world is happening? They got this one? No.
What's up, Doc?
Oh, bro, they got the Space Jam. Oh, this is specifically this is the first one, I think. I think this is the one with Michael Jordan. Oh, that's awesome. Toon Squad. I think is this the Michael Jordan design as Toon Squad? I think they look the same of the Michael Jordan and the what's the other dude? What's his name again? What's the other guy's name? He cries a lot. He always cry. What is it? He always get like he always cries about like no. He always fakes accidents and things like that. What's his name again? Not Kobe. What's the other one? Shit, I can't remember his name. I don't remember, but yeah, the other movie with that guy, I forgot his name.
what's up, Doc?
Oh, okay. They let you to get another one. Oh, okay. They let you get another one. All right, cool. Well, I wanted to play I wanted to play this game with a buddy of mine, but I don't know what he's doing. So I think I might end up swapping out to a different game probably. Yeah. So Jay, how you been, man? You been good? Yeah. Oh, that's good, man. That's good. I know that these what is it? These gas prices have been kicking everyone's ass. Yeah, man. I remember when I was before like this skyrocketing pretty much. I was seeing the one thing, the price of it slowly like going up, literally in like less than what I would say like less than 2 weeks, pretty much. I would say almost like a little over a week, pretty much. Pretty much, right? That it reached all the way to like more than $1. Like that shit went from like, depending on where exactly, like which gas stations, that shit went from like, I forgot how much it was. I think it went from like 280 or something like that, 290. I would say 290 to like almost $4 in like less than like a day. And less than no, not a day, but in like less than a week. I was like, bro, this is just wild. Yeah, I was like, damn, that shit's crazy. Of like how much all that's how much that shit spiked like crazy. You know. Everyone are probably walking. It might depend where you're living at, but yeah. But yeah, let me see what William said. Taka just got back to me, so I'm going to send him a picture of you, and hopefully that's enough to get you to the server. Yeah, okay. Well, hopefully it won't be the Discord picture because I haven't changed that. Even though I should, I just haven't because I just really like it. Yeah. So I think I might swap to a different game since my buddy of mine, I don't know what he's doing. But yeah, I think I just swapped to a different game. Wait, hold on. The new pass. Wait. Oh, okay. So the OG pass ends at okay, so it ends today. Okay. and the music pass ends in the 15th of April. Okay. And so there's this one. I think I might get this one like last minute if I can. I mean, if I can't, then it's not gonna bother me because I really do not care. Yeah, if I can't get this one, then oh boy, then I'm not gonna care. Oh well. I don't even know who this is. Dude, I like how Fortnite, you know, I can understand why Fortnite, you know, brings like popular artists and things like that, but sometimes it's just like, who are these people and why are they popular for? And I'll listen to the music too. I'm just like, yeah, these people don't deserve to be popular. But hey, you know, it is what it is, right? It is what it is. You know what is it? You guys want to know something that was a little bit interesting to me was that when I was seeing when I was seeing the that controversy because I recently uploaded a Minecraft controversy exposing, I guess you could say, a Minecraft content creator. And I'll be honest with you, when I was watching this, I was like, bro, how crazy does this get, you know? And and honestly, because I'll be honest with you, for years, and I mean like for years and years and years, you know, the amount of times that I've consistently heard, oh yeah, this person, you know, this Minecraft YouTuber or whatever, um, of how many of them, right? How many of them were pretty much like, oh yeah, this person was sending, uh, sending videos or whatever to minors and things like that, and I'm just like, bro, how frequent that this shit was, it was ridiculous. Just a ridiculous amount of it's just a ridiculous amount of like times that this was happening, right? And it was happening so much, and I'm just like, bro, what is the I'm like, what is happening to like this Minecraft community? Because I here's the thing. I understand that, you know, Minecraft alone is a massive, massive game, right? Because you know, it's true. It's a massive game, right? And so to me, I'm just thinking, why is there so many? Why is there so many? And the thing about it too is that it was all massive, like like well beloved. You know, people really enjoyed watching and all that stuff. All these were like big content creators, and you know, I here's the thing: I don't suspect that, you know, there are like weirdos that are like nobodies, right? Sure, I could expect that, right? You know, I doubt that happens. You know, that happens a lot, but just seeing the amount of, it felt like, I mean, I'll be honest with you, I don't know how often was these exposures even happening. I feel like they were happening almost like every other month, you know, when Minecraft was at its peak. Well, granted, Minecraft hasn't really gone anywhere. It has a you know, surges of like popularity and things like that, but I feel like at a point that there was like Minecraft was just like the peak, you know, like maybe like 6, 7, maybe like 8 years ago, probably. Um, but I feel like at that time, I just felt like there was just so many people getting exposed almost every other day or every other month, practically. Um, for Minecraft, because dude, I remember the one I could specifically remember was what was his name, Lion's Head or Lions something like that. And I remember his whole exposure thing, and and I kind of remember some others too, but I'm just baffled of just like how frequent this shit is. And the crazy thing is that it got so bad, and I mean, it got so bad where people, where the community, and not even just Minecraft community, but like many other communities, maybe just solely the gaming community, probably the gaming community was pretty much like, oh, what is it? Oh, you're like, oh, another content creator got exposed. Were they a Minecraft YouTuber? And that's the crazy thing when you think about it, because it's like, this is how common it was for Minecraft. You know, for especially for the YouTube space of Minecraft, this was happening so goddamn frequently that people were able to meme about it. And anytime when these type of exposés were happening, guess what? They were right. You know, and then now when you think about it, you start seeing this a lot. Now I guess you can say this is kind of in a way shifting from Minecraft now to Roblox. And I'll be honest with you, and it's really sad too, because I think pretty recently, I think it was like I think it was like more than a week ago, I think, um where the one person, right, where the one person literally got exposed. One of the head developers for Roblox literally got exposed for having, I think it was terabytes or something like that of of child related content. And to me, I'm just like, brother, what is? Oh wait, I gotta turn this off. I'm like, brother, what is happening? Not well. That's not true. I mean, to me, I'm just thinking. To me, I'm just thinking. Okay, you hear these things all the time for what is it? You hear these all the time for what is it for? Um, for just just things happening in the in the Roblox community, I guess you can say. And to me, I'm just like, bro, can you imagine? It goes as far as the 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 developers, and I mean just the everyday developer or whatever for Roblox, right? Now this person is getting exposed. Now these people are getting exposed as well. I'm just like, brother, here's the thing, you know, at some point, you just think, you're like, maybe you hear some of these things, you're like, oh, okay, that's actually pretty crazy, man. Well, it's crazy that this is happening quite a bit, but okay. And then you just kind of go on with your day, right? And then you start hearing, oh yeah, it turns out the one of the developers, who's working on the game, they're participating in this too. And you're just like holy shit. And you just become so, I don't know what's the word, desensitized or something. But like at some point you're just like, oh, okay, of course, right? And that's the sad thing about it too, is that at this point nobody is surprised that this type of shit is happening even in house. Isn't that shit sad? And here's the thing, at some point as for people, for the everyday person, right, or whatever, at some point, do you just think, hey, maybe this should be something should be done about Roblox, you know like at some point you just think maybe something should be done about Roblox, because you hear all these things about Minecraft and things like that. You're like, okay, that's a problem, right? But here's the thing. When you have in-house developers, who've been there for, I'm not too sure for how long, but once you hear these stories, when you start hearing, things like this, it's like, well, if this is one of them, how many others are the same? How come, and it raises the question, how come Roblox does just refuses to remove people from, what is it? I guess in a way, from what I've heard down the grapevine, is that for some reason Roblox just kind of refuses to remove people who essentially have been exposed of sending illicit messages to to people in the game, and those people just don't get banned, they don't get suspended. And you got to ask, why is this happening, and almost on a daily basis? And then here's the thing, right, guys? Like, you hear, you hear this stuff, and then you hear, oh, check this, one of their own gets arrested for having Diddy content, terabytes of it, on his own personal, what is on his personal PC, or maybe, I don't know if they have a work PC, but maybe there too. And you just gotta ask, why? Why is this such a, almost a, in a very weird and phenomenon, It's like, why is it that Roblox continuously refuses to essentially ban, people, people you could very much tell that they're trying to elicit messages, to minors and stuff. But then you hear an incident like this, and then you start connecting dots together. You're like, maybe for some reason, maybe potentially this site could be running by people who maybe who wanted to visit Epstein's Island. And it's what is it? And it's fucked up, really. Like, when you see things like this, and you're just like, and to me, I'm just like, and sometimes, I'll see like my nieces and nephews are like on Roblox and shit. And to me, I'm just like, and I asked my brother, I'm just like, bro, like, you hear all this stuff going on with Roblox, and you still let them on that fucking game? Why? Because they cry about it? I don't give. For me, I'm be like, I don't give a shit. Cry about it. Hey, but like, hey man, what is it? I'm gonna be for real, guys. For me, I'll be like, you guys aren't getting iPads, you're getting Super Nintendos. Okay, what is it? What is it? Everyone else, what is it? If all your friends are gonna be playing fucking, what is it? They're all gonna be playing what's that game? What's that thing called again? What's that game called? Subway Surfers, instead of Subway Surfers. What is it? Y'all guys be playing Donkey Kong Country. You're playing Super Mario. You're playing Yoshi's Island and shit. You ain't gonna play no Roblox. You're gonna be playing actual games, okay? Actual, what it means to actually play a good game. Not these fucking shovelware games and shit. Even though there's plenty of shovelware on Nintendo products, but still. Hey, Jonathan, what's up, man? You wanna play some GTA? You wanna have it? Come on, Jonathan. Well, what do you want to do then? Well, you could do that later. David looks like Epstein on pics. Who's David? I really hope it's not that developer, because I'll be honest with you, I don't even remember that dude's name. Oh, look, Requiem's got an update. All right, guys. I want to ask you guys a question. Do you know EDP is back? Yes. I saw a video about that. I didn't see it. I didn't watch it, but I did see I did see a thumbnail about it. And I was like, bro, ain't no way that this nigga is back. Now I wish, man, I really wish I saved it. Man, maybe yeah. I did see a little bit about it. Let me see. The reason why people are still playing Roblox is because it's free to play and not many people have money. Here's the thing. I don't think that's true. I don't think that's true, Vince, because you want to know why? Because all these kids are playing. You know what? You want to know why? All these kids are playing on iPads. They're all playing on iPads. What's the average price of an iPad? And I'll be honest with you. I'll be for Jay. Are you in the what is it, in the Discord? Are you in the what is in our Discord? If you are, then you could probably post it there. If you aren't, then it should be in the description. Yeah, because you can't post links. But here's the thing, man. Like, I'll be for real, I've seen I've seen like these kids, playing on the Roblox. They're not playing on like these cheap ass tablets or anything like that. Hell no, they're all on iPads. They're all on iPads. Yeah, like no, I refuse to believe that shit. Saying that these parents don't have money. I don't doubt a part of that is true, right? I don't doubt a part of it is true. But I'm gonna call bullshit on it because all those kids are playing on iPads. That's crap. So if the parents are willing to invest the money in like what is on these kids to get, they have these devices, then they could go out of the way to invest into things, that could be better for their kid. Because for me, for sure, I mean, if there's ever a time where I have a kid myself, they sure as hell won't be iPad kids. Even though, yeah, it's true. Like I would want moments of peace, but I've seen what these things do to to these fucking iPad kids and shit. I've seen how fucking more retarded that these kids are getting, and that shit's scary, bro. I mean, I isn't there like recent studies that are coming out that these kids aren't even reading at their grade level anymore. Their grade levels are like 2 or 3 grades lower than it should be. These kids are growing up to be fucking retarded. Even the kids with the extra chromosomes are smarter than them. And I think that shit's crazy though, because I understand, parents parents want their moments of peace and shit from like the chaos in their life, but you got to think about the repercussions of your kid, you know looking at an iPad for almost all day. And here's the thing, for a lot of us, the thing about it too is like for a lot of us too is that it's different for like the older generation, like maybe like us, right? They're like in their 30s or almost pushing into their 30s, right? It's different for us because the internet wasn't as intact as it was by then. By the time when the internet was like really well connected, basically a lot of us were like in late middle school or even high school. That's the reason why that if you ask a lot of the older, not older, but if you a lot of the people in the mid 30s or maybe even late, and I mean like very late 20s, if you ask them, oh, how was the MySpace era, a lot of them will reminisce, because that's just how it was, even though I don't know how long MySpace was really around, but I think if you're around like 2000, what, like 2006 or 2000 to 2009 or 10 or something like that. I think this might have been like a little bit before, like I think a little before Facebook really took over and shit. Yeah, in Discord. Oh, okay. Jay, where you at the watch party? Just put it in the videos section. There's a videos section. I should rename this as video recommendation or something like that. I should really change some of these. I should really get rid of some of these right here. Um, but yeah, put it in the videos section. Uh, Um, but yeah, man. I mean, I think that's why it's different for for us is because you know we were still at that age of like still kind of like going going outside a bit and talking to other people and all that stuff. Even though the internet was basically um pretty much at the tip of our fingers, but the difference is that between, I guess you could say, of when was like when was prime MySpace, like 2006 to like 2010 probably, or maybe a little bit before that. During those years, if you guys really think about it, not a lot of people had internet, or at least very fast. Technically speaking, a lot of people, a significant amount of people had dial-up internet, and even then, having dial-up, it was really slow. And because of things like this, and because of things like that, people weren't so connected, wasn't so plugged in back then because of just the way how the internet was. And on top of that, like you actually had to be like on the computer and things like that. And even computers alone, a lot of people didn't really have and stuff. Or even if they did, they didn't really have it plugged in into the modem and things like that. Some people did for sure. Yeah, I did. And so and so I think the way how you see the way how the kids are gonna grow up now with especially with the iPad kids, when you see the way how they're growing up now and the way how we were growing up, it's gonna be massively different. Because because we had dial up. We didn't have, you know, we didn't have like smartphones in our hands. Technically, like they were there, but for a lot of us, especially the ones that are like, I guess you could say, in the peak MySpace era, technically that wasn't until like we were in high school. And even then, a lot of people didn't even have iPhones, let alone iPods. Hell, I remember in middle school, the peak of devices was the iPod Nano, or the i or the Mini. I remember those too, bro. I remember the Mini and all that shit. Um, but yeah, like, and that's the thing too, is like, I think if we had I think if we had that level of like, of just like, I think if we had that much level of what is it, of being connected to the internet, I'll be honest with you, I think we would be more retarded. Yeah. And then he's seen these kids now, and I'm like, damn, bro. Well, how come the kids with the extra chromosomes are coming out more smarter than the kids that come out normal? It's like, yeah, because our parents beat us. That's why. No, no, no. Technically, no. No, your generation. No, what he means by that, Jonathan, he mean like your what is your parents' generation is more like what's that thing called again? Yeah, the not the they're not they're like the after the baby boomers and stuff or something like that. No, before that. I forgot what was the before that, but yeah, like yeah, Gen X. They were probably more like than the Gen X or something like that. Yeah, yeah. So those would be like Gen X parents, but yeah, like that's the thing is like with them, you know, the way how they were taught, like it was very different. Especially with like the beatings and all that stuff because they showed they had they showed like what what punishments were supposed to be, right? Depending depending on who depending on the on the family and things like that. Some of them were reasonable and some of them were beyond reasonable and shit. And so, but the difference is that in our generation compared to our parents' generation is that for our generation is that the the parents don't even want to be parents like at all for some reason. Even though I mean I don't know why. I think it's because a lot of them think either they think they just don't think about the impact that it has. More likely they don't think about how hard it's gonna be, or they're just what is it, just purely reckless or some other things. But it tells you to beat your kids. That's what it says. Let me see. Hold on. Okay, there you go. Let me see. Well, we're still retarded even without the internet. Honestly, I think in some ways, yes, like we are like in a way, yes, we are dumb. But the difference is that Fins is that the the difference is that the current generation can't read at their at their level. They can't. Even for someone like me, you know, even for someone like me who had to take who had to take who had to take special ed classes because of the of me because of the lack of reading. And it wasn't because of like, oh, I just didn't know how to read. It was because my parents didn't really take the time to really teach me to do so because they were working all the time. That was the reason. And it wasn't and it wasn't like they shoved all these things on my face or anything so they could what is it to so we could leave them alone. It was none of that. And even then I was still reading at the grade level. I was reading, I was reading the books, the books that I could read and all that stuff. Even I needed extra help. I was still reading the what is it, at the I think either at the current level or at least like below the level, but I was still keeping up. Hell, what's even crazier? I still remember. I briefly remember the research paper that I did many and I don't even know when this was. This was like in the third grade or something like that, maybe fourth grade, probably somewhere on there. but I still remember researching the origins of Christmas ornaments. You know that shit's Chinese? I didn't know that shit. But yeah, I remember some of that shit too. I remember I was I remember that there was one time, the one research paper that I did, which was actually really funny. Which was that I remember one time I went out of my way because they let us choose fonts, like what fonts we wanted to use. You know which one I went with? I went with that old English font. I went with that old English font because and the reason why I did that, I was like, brother, I was like, look at that. I just thought, man, that shit be looking like the font from what is it, from San Andreas? I'm gonna pick that shit. And so yeah, I'm like, I'm gonna pick that shit. And so that's what I did. And and um and so yeah, like I remember those, but like I was even with all that, you know, even with some of that there, right? Even with some of that there, but I still kept up with like the reading level that I needed for my classes, you know? And the thing about it too is that I was able to keep up a lot. It was because I didn't have any reading disabilities or anything like that, like many other kids and things like that, because some of them just maybe don't see words correctly, some of them are dyslexic, or or some of them, or or the other thing accurately too is that I couldn't, I think, I don't know, at one point, I think I think it was until like middle school probably. um I think it was more like into high school for sure, but I think it was into like middle school or something like that where I started to need glasses. I think I really I think when I really started like, what is it, looking into like getting glasses, I think it was probably wasn't until high school. So probably for a long time, I probably needed glasses as well. It's like maybe that's another reason why I wasn't, you know, I had, you know, issues with reading shit in the distance. But to me, I thought that shit was just normal. But yeah, man, like even with some, even with some of those things there, you know, it's just like, I think it's just scary just seeing how much that we're seeing these younger kids not being able to keep up what their what their grade levels are. And I think that shit, and I think that shit's very, and I think that shit's very scary, really. And the interesting thing about it too is that I still remember I still remember when I still remember when, even with all that there, even when my parents worked all the time, they still made time for us still. But the difference is that they didn't even the difference is that, yeah, it's true, they didn't really like do deep dives of like, you know, reading comprehensions and all that stuff. But from what I can remember specifically, they did spend a lot of time with us still, even out of like being a little bit, you know, still a kid. You know, they still you know, they still spend time with us. But man, and I think for sure we definitely spend more time, especially with my younger sister, you know, teaching her things. And for her, she was completely fine with all of that shit. With, you know, reading and all that stuff. I think she had to take some special classes, but I think it was for something else. I forgot what it was. I'm not sure if it was for reading. It might have been, but we did help her with like with things like that. But it's just wild though, you know. I think it's just the amount of time that one is spending, the amount of screen time into their face compared to maybe even people like us, because I don't know. Maybe because maybe for a lot of people right now, they're just not, I don't know. I don't know if it's something like they're just not spending time with family, or maybe not specifically with mothers and fathers, but more of like with cousins and things like that. Because that was something I benefited a lot of, specifically because I remember hanging out with my cousins all the time, because we were all there. We were all in one city. Well, technically at the time it was a town. I think now it's considered a city, but at the time it was a town. But yeah, like we were all there besides one, I believe. Besides one family, all the cousins were in one place. And yeah, we hanged out with each other all the time. I visited them all the time. And you know what's a funny thing too? You know, sometimes I like to think, yeah, man, I came from that hood shit. And then I really think about it, right? I really think about it. I'm just like, man, that neighborhood that I lived at was actually pretty all right. You know, not really a whole lot really happened. And it's true, not a lot really did happen. And the crazy thing is that, like, you know what's the funny thing is that, you know how parents, they kind of they they would get that, they would essentially get that fear, right, of like, oh my god, my kid, left or something like that. But the funny thing was that I was always in two places. It was either my grandma's, which was literally right in front of us, like, which was literally right in front of the house, basically, or I was at my other cousin's house, which was like basically like 2 blocks away. Those are the only two that I was at. So there was always one guest, and then there was the other. And so yeah, man, like, I think that's something that's very different. Maybe that's something that's different right now for a lot of people. Maybe that's always been that way for sure. That's just my personal experience of, being around family all the time. And which I think it was very, very cool, because, I think that is something that a lot of kids do need for sure. Um and so yeah, I think that's something that I don't know if that's something that a lot of kids are benefiting right now, or they are or aren't or something. I'm not too sure. But all I know is that for me, it was something that I benefited a lot. Just simply just talking with others and things like that. Um, let me see. Diesel Patches, he returned again. Yeah, I think this is the thumbnail that I saw, and it was by Diesel Patches. But yeah, anyway, one of my neighbor's kids had to go to the hospital because he was on his phone so much that he was unable to do any basic needs like eating, walking, running, etc. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, Jay. It's shit like that where you're probably gonna start seeing more and more stories like this, where that, I don't know, but I'm pretty sure you're gonna start being seen more and more stories like this, where that there it's probably going to be where some schools, and I don't doubt it, some schools are gonna have it where that kids cannot go to school with no iPad, with no phone, with no technology. They just have to go there with a pencil and paper, and that's it. Some may go that far, maybe, and others probably won't. But some are probably gonna go that far. And honestly, it's certainly going to be interesting seeing those kids essentially detox for that long without, without a screen on their face all the time. Let me see. Williams, I don't know if he came by, but he was here checking out your stream. Taka? Oh, okay. I mean, I don't know. He didn't say anything for what I know. Um, but yeah. Yeah, I again, Jay, like I don't doubt you're gonna start seeing more and more stories like that all the time. All right. Let me move this right here. All right. What is it? I want to run you guys. I want to run down on something for you guys. All right. So I have this specific video, not video, but like this specific a game that I want to play, and to me, I'm thinking, should I play it? And I don't know if I could, and I kind of want to run. I want to run the risk on doing so. But there's this one game that I do want to play, which I already have it, like downloaded and pretty much ready. I just want to know, should I do it, right? Which is this type of game, right? Let me see. Let me just put search on this. Yeah. So like I want to play a game like this, because apparently this is like a hack and slash game. I don't know where I came across this. I think I came across it by the what is it, by one of these ROM sites. But I was like, I don't know, should I play this one? I mean, this one does look pretty interesting, by the cover of this. So I'm just like, should I try to play this? It's literally a hack and slash, but imagine, like, imagine Devil May Cry, but the main characters are sexy anime girls, and they're basically in bikinis. But from what it looks like, they look like, what is it? For what it looks like, it looks like a really good like hack and slash game. You know, besides like the sexiness, the hack and slash is actually pretty good. I mean, I like it's just the way how it is. It's like Bayonetta sort of thing, you know. It's like with Bayonetta, it's a super sexy, like a super sexy character, right? But then like and then you play and then you see the way the gameplay is, and you're like, oh, okay. And you're like, oh, okay. Um and then turns out the combat is really good. Which I should continue though. I would like to play the rest of the things for Bayonetta for sure. But anyway, yes, buy it. Well, I don't need to buy it because what is I'm getting I'm getting from it from like ROM sites and things like that. So yeah. So so basically I'm getting it through alternative means, if you catch my drift, Fins, you know what I'm saying? Wink wink. But yeah. So I think I'm probably I want to do a dedicated stream for it. Um because it looks fun, besides like the sexy characters and stuff. It does look like a really fun hack and slash game, because here's the thing, it's a whole series. So I'm like, it has to be good, right? Like, ain't no way they're gonna have a series of a game like, a game like this that's dog water. I'm like, ain't no way. Like, I refuse to believe that. Like, what games are complete dog shit that they keep making sequels of besides Call of Duty? So what is it? I would like to do a dedicated stream for it because it looks fun. I play a little bit of it. I didn't play like the actual story, but I played a little bit of the of like the I tested out like of the combat and stuff, and I don't know, I like it, but I just hope it's good. Have you tried in demo? No. I know they have a Steam version of it. Uh, yeah, I know they have one like for Steam. But the one I want to play is the one that came out on the Xbox 360. Yeah, because they have one on here. And for what I've seen, it I think it's mainly on PlayStation. From what I've seen from this game. Sadly. Yeah. So yeah, if it's good, if playing the 360 one's good, then I'll try this one. I try to see if I could find like a downloaded version or like a cracked version of this, because I'm not really in like the best place for like spending money right now. But yeah, but have you tried? But yeah, Fins, I have it tried in a demo. I have it downloaded, in the 360 emulator. So that plays out all right. Plays out good actually. I thought it would have played out like kind of crap, but actually plays out fine. But anyway, besides from that, guys, you know what? Let's look at this Diesel Patches video. Alrighty. All right. Let's get into reaction mode. All right. All right. All right. So apparently I saw this earlier today that the infamous EDP has returned again, and we all know what happened to this dude, and especially of his exposés and such. And honestly, I don't know why this dude keeps trying to come back. But anyway, let's check this out. Let's see what kind of BS happens in this video. Let's go.
So, it would seem that the cupcake lover himself has returned to YouTube. Once again, after illegally changing his name, he has also decided to embrace a new username.
Wait, what? Wait, hold on. EDP's new court name documents credited to master at work. Holy shit.
He has also decided to embrace a new username. He is no longer known as EDP and is henceforth the great and mighty Fatboy Bigums. I believe his last pseudonym.
Dude, his at is literally old school EDP.
And mighty Fatboy Bigums. I believe his last pseudonym, after attempting to return the previous time, was the Big Cheese. Unfortunately, when you look like the same fat black bald man whose face is associated with child diddling, it surprisingly really doesn't matter what you change your name to. Anyways, everyone knows what this guy is notorious for, considering even mainstream news picked up the story. But in case you don't know, Fatboy Bigums messaged someone who he thought was a 13-year-old girl. He then went to meet the fake 13-year-old in public, only to be encountered by one of the worst sting operations ever created. This all happened.
Oh yeah, I'll be honest with you. I saw the whole sting operation myself, brother. That shit was pretty bad. I'll be honest with you. It was like really poorly put together, really. But this man still got exposed, and the thing about it to me is just like to me, I'm just baffled of just like this guy. I mean, I don't know how well he was doing on YouTube, right? Like, I don't know this, but I think someone having 2 million subs, that's not a small thing, you know. Well, to me, I don't think so, at least. But I just think it's crazy that this dude had that massive of a subscriber count and maybe even an audience too. and he threw it all away because he couldn't meet people at his age range or something like that. And here's the thing. I'll be honest with you. I don't know how old. I don't know how old he is. Like I really don't. Um, I'm just, I'm just saying, like, even though he is an older, even though he is an older man, right? Even I myself would be like, hey man, as long as you keep it above 18 years old, fair enough, right? Okay, you know, at least legal age. But dude, like, you threw all that away for messaging a fake 13-year-old girl.
In 2021.
Wow.
And since then, Mr. Fatboy Bigums has attempted numerous times to return to the online world as a content creator, hoping he can win his fans back, which is it's pretty ridiculous because no one in their right mind would watch his videos while thinking to themselves,
you know, he might have tried to squash a child, but he still got it.
Now, last time we talked about Cupcake Muncher, he claimed he was seeking help for his attraction to middle schoolers. I guess he stopped going to therapy because now he's deluded himself into thinking he's still a moral compass, someone we should listen to and follow for advice.
When we pass away, the only thing we really have is the legacy that we leave behind. You know what I mean? So while we're here on Earth, you know, it's very important for us to, you know,
oh boy,
be good, kind-hearted people, try the best that we can. That way, when we unfortunately pass away someday, we won't be looked at as a piece of shit. You know what I mean?
oh my guy, oh my guy. Yeah.
Parents don't understand discipline. Yeah, I'm sure we would all love to hear his advice. A man who's not even allowed to be 50 feet from schools. I don't know if Fatboy Bigums is under the impression that everyone will either just collectively forget what he did, not care, or actually buy his lie that he was just trying to get a cupcake. Actually, there are some people that are falling for his act, or they're within the category of people that just don't really care. I'm rolling. Still funny as fuck. We are allowing him to change. Stop holding grudges. My friend. Someone.
I mean, like, here's the thing. Like, to me, I'm just like, sure, like, you know, like, here's the thing. Do I think he should have really paid? Do I think he should have paid for his crimes? Yes, absolutely. Now, if he did so, and then, you know, really started seeking therapy, because here's the thing, I don't know if he really did do therapy. I'll be honest with you, I don't think so. I don't know, but I'm gonna lean towards no. I don't think he did. But I'm just saying, man, like, I can understand, you know, I don't know the guy, and I don't look at his content or anything like that, but I'm just like, if he was really trying to put in the effort of like really trying to be a changed person, I think fair enough. However, the thing about it is that here's the thing. These are the actions that you did, you know? And here's the thing. And yeah, you know, and of course Jay is right. The joke writes itself. Yeah. And here's the thing, a lot of the legacy that people are gonna remember EDP is the cupcake incident and the one before that. That's a legacy that people are gonna remember EDP from, not from all the other things of him being an Eagles fan or all the other stuff. No, ain't no one gonna give a shit about that. This is the only thing people are gonna remember. And here's the thing, maybe you'll get some people, right, that's gonna forgive him for what he has done and things like that, and like go from let's say that if he really was a changed man, yeah, you're gonna get some people that are gonna be like, oh, okay, they're gonna accept that he's a changed man, but don't expect a a good portion, probably a good portion of YouTube or the internet, whatever, they're gonna be looking at you sideways. You know, they're gonna be looking at you weird. And honestly, you fucking deserve that.
Tried to report your account. Please be careful. Not gonna lie, just let this dude live his life already. Like, he may be a bad person, but just let him live his life without harassment already. I really hope these are just a bunch of 10-year-old kids with unsupervised iPad time or something, because grown adults telling people to accept and move on in regards to a man who tried to hook up with a 13-year-old is kind of a massive self-report. Obviously, some of the positive comments are just fucking around, but you'll find a couple of other people exposing themselves for thinking this guy is redeemable. The only net positive to get from the Bigums channel is not from the videos themselves, but from the comment section. Yes, the jokes at his expense are funny, but nothing is more entertaining than seeing a bunch of dipshits defend and support the man who tried to hook up with a 13-year-old. W start to the channel, bro. You the GOAT. King. My king is back. The GOAT is back. He's back. The GOAT is finally back. The legend is back. We gonna get this page taken down too? We got a hater in the house. Man, I miss these videos.
Oh Lord. Oh my God. L hater.
Your storytelling vids be cracking me up. I don't care what you did in the past anymore. Glad you're back. Salute. Good to see you back. Hey guys, check out my current firearm collection. Looks like the haters all suddenly went quiet. While those are all hilarious, my favorite one has to be, I've been a big fan of you since the old scammed on eBay video. It'd mean the world to me if you could shout out my little brother out. He only has 2 months to live. Assuming this isn't a troll comment.
Okay.
I'm hoping it is. I can't imagine having a dying little brother. That's gotta be very difficult. However, I cannot straight up fathom dying of cancer and then wasting my Make-A-Wish on just pull the plug at that point.
Oh,
I'm clearly
God,
not in a right
dude.
state of mind. A lot of the commenters also seem to be under the impression that Fatboy Bigums has changed for the better, and it's okay to watch him now because his takes are actually good and sound. He has good takes, guys. Maybe we should give him another chance. Yeah, I'd love to hear his opinion on the age of consent laws. Anyways, this has to be like channel number 8 at this point, and I wouldn't be surprised if it was terminated by the end of the week. Like this
Oh man.
fucking big-ass cockroach still cannot comprehend or understand that we don't want him online, no matter how many times we have to teach him a lesson. Make no mistake, while there are a lot of dipshit positive comments, at least most of the comment section is sound, rightfully making fun of him. This current channel was created in 2025, but to my knowledge, it didn't have any uploads until 10 days ago. So I'm honestly curious if Fatboy Bigums has made like thousands of other alt accounts just scattered around YouTube in case the most recent and most popular channel gets terminated. He has all these backups lined up. I can still see he has a cooking channel and his gaming channel. I didn't know Fatboy Bigums has a gaming channel. I wonder what his most recent upload was.
Oh my God.
I guess what's slightly different from his last failed attempts to come back, you know, his previous terminated channels, is that Fatboy Bigums now feels confident enough to engage with the haters in the comment section, which is very bold considering anyone could just reply to him with pedo or cupcake, and he can't really say shit after that. For example, on his video about an Eagles player, someone commented, "You should change the title of the video to Football and Complaining Baby." Now, because this comment has zero references to Fatboy Bigums eating cupcakes or breaking and entering a daycare, he decides to act tough. Who the fuck is complaining? He also responded to another
Oh my
comment
God.
saying that his channel will probably be terminated soon, and instead of clapping back, Bigums actually agrees. Okay, then why the fuck do you continue to upload? In one of his videos, he noted that he was working the night shift, so he does have a job. And if you do have a job, I suggest not uploading videos with a comment section filled with references of you being a pedo. You'll also notice that pretty much all of his videos are age restricted, so it can't be for the money. He wouldn't even make that much if he was monetized. Now, some people do believe that because he's age restricted on multiple videos, that means YouTube is aware he's back on the platform. However, it is possible to be age restricted without a manual review. He says all kinds of crazy
True.
shit in the first 8 seconds of his videos. That's probably what's causing it. If you're curious about the actual content itself, it is essentially the type of videos he made back in like the 2017, 2018 era. Same comedy, same humor. He says the word fuck every 5 seconds. Even if you still like this
Here's the thing. There's a reason why, like in my own content, I don't really say a whole lot of cuss words. It's because of things like that. That's the reason. And here's the thing. If a dude like this let's say that if a guy like this, right? Like, I don't, let's say, the commentary and things like that, like the way how EDP is and things like that. Here's the thing. A dude like this would not last long at all on YouTube. He really wouldn't, because all of his videos would just be demonetized or limited, you know? And when that happens, your video just plummets. It just plummets of just not getting recommended, not showing anything. And that's just how it is. And so, yeah, if that's happening to his channel, let's say that if he still had his 2 million subscriber channel and all the things that happened with YouTube in the recent years and things like that, yeah, let's just say that he would have hired an editor, probably, because I don't think he would have edited these videos himself, but he would have hired an editor probably to edit out the cuss words or to bleep the cuss words for sure. 1,000% that would have happened, because I've seen his videos. I'll be honest with you. Yeah, EDP would not last at all with this commentary of the language that he says. He wouldn't.
type of content, I cannot understand
Hey there, Sophie. It's all good.
why you would still listen to him, even if his videos are still quote unquote bangers. It's like, yeah, okay, the content is just as entertaining as the content you felt was entertaining around 2017 and 2018, but back in that era, he wasn't exposed for texting a 13-year-old. Kind of makes a difference. All of his videos are just of him ranting, and that is what he's known for, but it's hard to enjoy or even agree with his rants when in the back of my mind I know the guy ranting tried to get with a minor. No matter what he rants about, he's always going to be worse than what he's complaining about. My neighbor is so crazy. Yeah, well, he probably at least didn't try to touch any kids.
Yeah, like, that's the thing too. From what I said earlier, is that let's say that if EDP really did started changing like his ways and things like that, and he served his sentence and things like that, no matter what happens, this is something is always going to be behind people's minds all the time. This is all what people are gonna think about from what he has done in his past. And let's say that he really, like, he really was coming up as a content creator again, right? This is a stain that he will have to live with for the rest of his online career. You know, and it is what it is. It is what it is. So, yeah, man, he'll just have to live with it. But I don't know why he keeps coming back. It's like, brother, why do you keep coming back? Like, you already know that you've been permabanned multiple times off of YouTube. And here's the thing, they have policies where when you are, when you are hard banned from the platform, you can't just make new channels. You just can't do it. You can't. But I don't know, man. But anyway, what did you say? What's your favorite game? My favorite game. One of my favorite games. It's hard to say which is my favorite. There's a lot of them that I like. There's a lot. But if I had to, but if I had to pick one of them, um, I think it would have to be. It would have to be. It would have to be Bioshock. That's one of my favorite games. Not the favorite game, but it is one of them. Yeah. Oh, but what's yours? What's yours, Sophie? Is it hopefully it's something good. Hey, but this one's for me.
To be a chili.
Right of the cages.
What is wrong with you?
Rachel. For the podcast listeners, Mikey has donned a Ninja Turtles hoodie and is cosplaying as Batman. This Bane fella, he's a real big guy.
Was he is having the he is donning the Leonardo specific turtle, so yeah.
Maybe he's wondering why someone would shoot a man before throwing him off a plane.
I gotta say, you sound like Donald Trump as Batman.
Oh, we're doing humor here. I have vengeance. I have the best vengeance. Nobody does vengeance better than I do. Okay. I never tried that before.
Wow, ain't that something? Ain't that something, guys? D&D really brings a lot out of people for sure. It really does. Good Lord. Yeah, we're here now. Let's go. Yeah, let's go. We're all here now. What are you talking about? I've been a furry. What are you talking about? Yeah. Which one? I don't remember. I don't remember when this was, dude. Mm, shit, dude. I don't. Dude, when was the last time we messaged each other? Oh, I see. Oh, you actually got this? Why'd you get this? It was on sale, so you bought it. From everything you could have bought, you're like, from. Uh huh. Yeah, but there could have been other things you could have bought for $10. My God, Alexander. Anyway, sorry guys. By the way, would I be interested in? Do I have Discord? I do have Discord, but I don't really like. I don't really like sending it to people who basically just join that say that they're a designer and things like that. I'm not really interested. Oh, hold on. Let me ask my mod. Yes, sir. You get to have a sniper. Oh yeah, why are you guys playing? What are they playing again? Oh, they're playing Resident Evil 6. Oh, hey, hey. Oh, let me bring this closer to me. Okay, okay. There you go. Alrighty then, guys. Let me look at what I can play. What can I play, guys? What can I play? Ooh, Sons of the Forest. And it's been a while since I've really played my what is it, played in single player. There's Stellar Blade, Devil May Cry. I don't have Devil May Cry. No, I don't have it. And Grounded, Resident Evil 4, Resident Evil 6. What was what I was what I told Oswaldo Alexander is that you know how in Requiem it showed that that Leon is married. I told Oswaldo, what if all the people that he's married to Sherry? No, because by the time when Leon rescued her, he was like in his 20s and she was like 13. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. I mean, the watch it be the one character that only appeared. Watch it be Helena. That should be a twist. Honestly, I'm disappointed that they only showed Helena just once. I'm like, where the fuck is this bitch? Sadly, I want to see more of that one girl, Rebecca. I don't know why. The only time when you see her is when she comes out in Mercenaries, and that's it. I'm like, really? Like, is that it's? I I get that, but I'm just like, is that really the only time when this character is gonna appear? Is it pretty much only in Mercenaries? Leon has like 4 games. What is it? What is it? What is it? Chris Redfield has like 3 and DLC. Saving her after all these years. Pfft. Leon has 9 games. God damn. I know, but show off your other main characters too. They can what is it? They can show off their other characters too, man. What, a remake of that game? Nah, just the game's not that old. They remastered it anyway. I think the one they should remaster is Zero. I would like to see like a remake of that one. Hmm. It's during the events of the first one. Yeah. Yeah, they are doing a Code V. Yeah, they are. Cause this one's for me. True. Ugh. Ooh, heavy duty expansion. A new class, Demolisher. Oh, this definitely has to do with the Oh, okay. Built for destruction, engineered for overkill. Wait, is this something they're really gonna bring? Dude, that'd be cool if they bring this into Deep Rock. They're bringing a new class. It's called Demolisher. I don't know. They're using a vehicle, which is weird. Contractor, grid runner, operator. So this is gonna be the class mods, okay? Demolition weapon, spring loaded Ripper, carrier drone. Oh, the carrier drone is going. It's going to be Bosco. Dragon Storm incinerator, twin coil arc burster, Kaisong scissor ray, proximity mine, toxic sludge spreader. Okay, Slither drones, of course, Bosco pretty much, or something. No, Slither drones. Oh, I think those are the drones that fly around. The cut up enemies. E1, M1, Caustic Scattergun, Chimera Frag Cannon, was it? Okay. Field Generator. Oh, you're gonna have to buy him. Yeah, I mean, I believe it. Oh, you're playing his peers? Oh, okay. You're gonna like his ending. Anyway, all right. Oh no, it's the Ouroboros. Oh wait, Alexander, did you enjoy playing the what do they call this? The shadowgrapher? You haven't done it? I won't lie to you. Shit kind of sucks. Yeah. No, I think this is probably one of the worst events that they've done for this shit so far. Yeah, I think this might be one of those characters where I'm just like, yeah, don't even bother farming them, just buy the character. Yeah. I'm hearing the music on all the other stuff. I'm just like, this has nothing to do with Warframe. I'm just like, hey man, what is it? Rebecca. I think is her name, or is it Rev? I forgot her name. I think her name's like Rebecca. I was like, hey man, like you really gotta play. Like, I don't know if you guys got old school versions of Warframe, but play the old school versions of the Warframe if you can, and being like, oh okay, that's just how it was back then, you know? Like, capture the old Warframe, because this shit ain't it. Yeah. Getting Sonics.
This is the future. Power, precision, prestige. The pinnacle of the warsmith's art.
It's a Sichuan sauce. Let's go. How do you build? How do you build fully? Okay, so I think running high strength. I don't think. Do I have Umbra? I do have an Umbra mod. That's lame. He took a ball. Nice. I don't really need anything else from here. Rails, anger, what is it, emo tile? What is this? Emo tile? A card depicting facial expressions, a deed to help for identifying emotions. Thank you. Hell yeah, dude! What is it? Me and Solo, we've been playing a lot of Sons of the Forest. They were like, we're trying to colonize the island. We're trying to kill all the savages. We're gonna call it New America. Help me, Ashley. Ashley don't do shit. Wait, why is this one blue? Wait, what the fuck? Wait, what? Wait, why is it for this one? It turns her blue. What the hell? What the helly? Oh, this is for citrine. Ah. What the f- What is happening? It take you too long to swallow? It's gonna be under 40 minutes. You gotta complete it under 2 hours. I think so. I think you want to get like a S rating and some other stuff. Yeah, you have to complete it like under 2 hours. I don't remember. Alexander, what is it? Do you remember the S, was it the S plus for Resident Evil 4? Was it like under, was it like 2 hours? Under 2 hours? Yeah. Yeah. And one of the no, you can't. You can't because getting the infinite ammo is actually pretty difficult on its own. Yes, you have to do like very specific things for it because even I haven't gotten it. Oh, okay. It's they're cat ears. Yeah, you must complete the game on professional difficulty with an S plus rank. A fresh new game, no game plus, under 5 hours and 30 minutes with 15 or fewer saves. Yeah. The best approach, use the Chicago sweeper with infinite ammo unlocked via exclusive ticket, which I think you have to pay money for. Yeah, I don't think I even got that one to begin with. I don't think so. Is there an achievement for it? Yeah, no, for completing a professional on doing a speed run on professional difficulty. I don't even know if I don't even know if I did that. I don't think so. Is this Fortnite? No, this is the better version of Fortnite. Was this? Sorry, man. I'm playing a better version of Fortnite. Warframe. I don't know. Some people are like that. Are you talking about the remake or the original? The remake. Why does the color of the tendrils change? That's so weird. That's so weird. Why is that different? Wait, for everything else it's fine, but this it changes. What about the others? Nope. 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 Oh. No, that's just nope. Not this one either. Dude, that's so weird. So if I Oh, that's weird. Fortnite's in your game category. Yeah, I just didn't update it because honestly, sometimes I just don't even bother to do it. Nah. Oh my god, Tung 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 Sahara comes out. Ugh. The sad thing is that that person can't own those because that's all AI, so you can't own those. You legally cannot own them. Damn, sucks to suck, man. Hell yeah. Yeah. What is I can't remember if I did professional difficulty on or at least a speed run to professional. I can't remember if I did that in the Resident 4 remake. I can't remember. I know that I was getting all the stuff for it. I just don't remember what I just don't remember what I just don't remember what else I needed. But I know I did it a lot though. I played it a lot. Back what is it back then when that game first came out? But yeah. What would you say? Would you say Pookie? Pookie Batman. Why that name? Feet lovers welcome. Yes, sir. Hell yeah, man. Now I gotta figure out why. I gotta figure out why this is different. Why are you different? What? Why? Hold on, let me ask. But is it? But I'm a thigh lover. Yeah, I mean those thighs are good too. what is it? Thighs are really good too. You know what's the one? You know what's the one thing that sucked too was that I remember I remember back then. I liked what is it? I liked the I was starting to really like thighs and things like that because I was seeing it more and more like in anime and things like that, and you know what, it was like, and it was looking good and all that stuff and such, you know, and so I was like, and so I was thinking, but the time when I was like really liking, the whole like thigh situation and things like that, and then suddenly, for some reason, thighs were starting to become like mainstream sort of thing, like people started, you know, I don't know, started really enjoying them to the point where like, they're essentially I guess you could say fetishized. Same with like the feet as well. But I don't know. It then started becoming mainstream and all that. And I was like, all right, cool, great. And then same thing with like and then same thing with the what is it with the feet as well. I was like, oh okay. I'm like these are nice. And then what is it? And then suddenly, other people were liking it as well. I'm just like really. What? Don't worry about it. What? Don't. What's up? Ooh, I like this. What the hell? What boss? Is it a cool boss? It better be a cool boss. It better be the main ending of a boss. I don't give a shit. Dude, I stream at 30 FPS. But anyway. Let me see. Yeah, oh okay. Yeah, Sick PNG. Yeah, it's good. I like it. Give me vampire vibes. It's supposed to be more of a hellhound than vampire. F- Sorry, I'm just yawning. Uh. Anyway, but what's the lore? The lore is that the main character, the I guess yeah, the OC, I guess you can say, is the character is a hellhound, and so reason why I picked hellhound is because I actually like the way how they were a long time and things like that. Um, which honestly, since Cinder pretty much destroyed her own career, right? I was like, all right, cool, what is it? Now that Hellhound is up for grabs, I'll just pick a Hellhound. But no, like I've been a Hellhound even way before. But I picked it because, I was like, I like the way, I like the concept and the form of it and things like that. And and so I like, so the reason why I that's the reason why I picked it. but also like the lore is that the character is essentially and is essentially like obviously a human, right? A human, a human that what is it that has clearly very much died, and and that has very much has died, where to the point where um where that at one point that the character tried to, I guess you could say, escape, right? Um and so and so what happened was that you essentially make the character makes a deal with the devil, and so and 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 because of that, you pretty much get granted your freedom. But of course this deal, but because of sneaky tricks and things like that, obviously there were other things that needed to be done first for there to be granted your freedom. And so and of course the reason why, from the reason why that it was a hellhound, specifically a female hellhound, a woman hellhound, is because and it was something really stupid, because I was like, it's just come up with something really stupid. And it was because the devil thought it was funny. That's it. So basically, pretty much that you are, what is it? You were a human. In the, obviously on Earth, you were a human, right? But you were literally a human. You were a human male. You were a guy. That's what the character, the human version, was a man specifically. And and so yeah, like your character was originally a man. And so because of you being essentially reborn into a hellhound, and because the devil think it was funny, it's like, oh, might as well put this person in a female body, in a hellhound. And the funny and the interesting thing is that I thought of what ways of like how to explain the reason why this the character the cat a character, like pretty much me, why did the character like sounds like me, right, or something like that. And it was because and it was something like, I don't know which one to go with, but it was something along the lines of, oh, maybe the the viewer or something like that, or just like in the live streams or something like that. I don't know. It's just something weird. Is that the people get to hear what is it what the character sounds like, and or have it where that every single time that in the character's mind, this is the voice that I'm hearing, but to everyone else it's a completely different voice. It's a female voice instead. Or just have it where or just have it where that this is the voice that you just hear. So uh yeah, I was like, I wasn't too sure which one to go with. I don't know. But yeah, so I think it just might be that either that it could either be that the voice that you're hearing is just the voice that everyone gets to hear, including yourself, or is that this is the voice that I hear, but the voice that everyone else hears is different. But I think it might be more easier just to be like, yeah, this is what everyone hears. But yeah. Um but yeah, that was pretty much like the lore wise. Well, that's like the beginning of the lore. There's actually more to it actually. Uh, what is it? What's written on the shirt? Sequoia. Oh, the the reason why Sequoia is written across the shirt is because it is a reference to one of my favorite games. It's one of my favorite games that really that really got me into what is it that really got me into listening to metal specifically, um, or like I guess or more maybe more of heavy metal and things like that. It was because of it was hold on. What is it? It was because of hold on. Oops. But yeah, it was because of uh what was I saying? Oh, right. It was from the game of Brutal Legend. Sorry, I was looking at something. It was from the game of Brutal Legend. That's what Sequoia is from because the main character for that one on his shirt, um, it, it looks it looks way more cooler to be honest with you. Um, hold on, let me look up. I think. Wait, hold on. I think it looks like this. So this is like a recreation of it, but it's supposed to look like that. But but the funny thing is that my the person who I talked to make my that makes my PNGs, um yeah, she doesn't really go to like that heavy detail and stuff because this is not really her animation style or her art style basically. So yeah, it was supposed to, this is like the closest that she was able to do it. Which I was like, okay, it's fine. So I'm gonna say Sequoia, and it looks somewhat like it because at least like it kind of has like this, like the wording, and not like the rest of it. The rest of it, like, yeah, I would like the rest of it, sure, but like with this is fine. Have you thought about switching the PNG to V2 the VTuber model? Yeah, I have a couple of times. At one point, I did use a 3D model, but I stopped doing it is because my CPU is not the greatest at handling like a bunch of shit at once. Um, and 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 because of things like that. Oh, I actually like this with the pink. That looks nice, actually. But because of things like that, it really pulled me on using like 3D models and 2D models and things like that. Because of like how intense that the games would get, you know. I don't doubt the 2D model would use less resources. Yeah, it's not gonna be as heavy as 3D. Yeah, because I've used a little bit of the 2D, but yeah, like I'm still trying to convince. I'm still trying to convince my what is it, my mod or my artist to do a doesn't look too bad. To do me a 2D PNG, and it's interesting because she tells me like, because I remember she told me it's like, oh, it's like it's gonna be a lot of work and such. I'm like yeah, it is, you know, it's gonna be like work and time, but I'll be honest with you, because I told her, it's like, I'll be honest, like I don't care how long it takes. Um, like I don't really give a shit how long it takes. It's just that, you know, it's like I want you to do it, you know. Let me show you some of my work. By the way, do you play Valorant? No, I don't. Nah, I don't play it. You play Valorant in a stream recently? Oh, okay, very nice. Right now I'm trying to look at which colors to pick, and honestly, there's not really too many that look too great. Hey, but this was for me. Can I show you work on Discord? I have Twitter and IG too. Honestly, no, not was it not really. I'll be honest with you. I am just. I'll be honest with you. I am just so like exhausted of just like seeing so many people just come into the chat and be like, "Hey man, can I show you this and that?" Even though I'm just like, I have no interest to be. Oh, the white actually doesn't look too bad. Yeah, I'm just like, I just have no interest, man. Like I see that shit so much. I'm just like, I like no. I think this might be too white. Maybe I could tone it down a little bit. Maybe a darker white could probably make this look better. Um, yeah, not one of those. Even I get those people on my stream. Oh Lord, yeah. I honestly like I understand like why some people do it. I mean, and sometimes I question if some of them are even bots, but I'm pretty sure some are. But like I can understand like the hustle, but it's just like at some point it just gets annoying. You know, it just it just it just it just gets annoying and such. I don't think black would go well with this. I don't think so. What's wait, well, I know there's one you could pick that's kind of like flesh color. What character was it? Mag? Yeah, it is Mag. So it's Dex in this one.
You only ever had to ask.
Yeah, like I can understand what is it? I can understand the hustle, but it's just like at some point like that's the type of thing that gets annoying, you know? It's like back in the day when people used to be like and I've heard situations like this before where you'll get some people that are like, "Oh, what is it? Check out my I used to see this shit too, where some people were like, check out my YouTube channel and things like that, like in YouTube comments and things like that. Of which, of course, like people don't really do that anymore. But bro, I remember when people used to do that shit like years ago. I'm just like, what? Why do people do this? I won't lie to you, this looks like shit. Oh wait, did I not save this? Oh, I didn't save it. Whoops. Okay, I mean, I am kind of liking the dark brown. Do I have like a brown texture? No. What about this one? No, not really. That's not really brown. This is kind of like it. Ooh, can I make it more into like a chocolate-like character? I'm pretty sure there are better browns that I can pick, probably. This one doesn't look too bad. New War Tribute? Nah. Tenno. Ooh, Twilight. Oh, this might be it. Twilight might be it. Oh, now this is definitely that chocolate color look. Yeah, this is it. This is definitely like that milk chocolate look. Oh my god. Now for her. Now, would it be better to have black on her? Okay, maybe I should get rid of that one thing. Hold on. The white on it doesn't look too bad. Kind of gives it like that white chocolate type of look, like a mixture of it. Ooh, ooh, wait, with this? I don't think, no, with black would look better with this. No, I kind of like it with the brown. Ooh, I won't lie, this doesn't look too bad. I won't lie to you, this chocolate look that I gave her. Oh my god. This looks so ridiculous, I'm telling you, man. Oh my god, bro. The theme that I'm making for Folly. Oh lord. Wait, hold on. How do I zoom in? Oh, okay. Should I just keep it default? The emissive? Yeah, I think I should. Oh, look at that. By the way, oh wait, this got held. Here, I'll do this. By the way, if you're ever down for streaming collab, let me know. We could play some games. I'll drop you a follow on Twitter. I mean, yeah, that could be. What is it? That could be. What is it? That could be cool. For what it looks like, it looks like someone. You look like someone that likes playing. What is it? What is it? What is it? That likes to do Bing. What is it? What's that thing called? Bing. Bing bong. Yeah, but I don't really do Valorant. Don't worry about it. Tells her anyway. I don't know if the black works with this. Could it be too much? We use this. She using like an actual hard drive? How how big is the SSD? Oh damn.
What's on your mind, Dream?
She's downloading more fuck mods.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. You fucked up, man. Those shits are like double the price right now.
This.
Sanctuary.
Your duty in this experiment is to dispatch as many specimens as efficiently as possible. When the time comes, I will open the next data conduit. to a new zone.
Adam. Aha! Hey, hey. Speed cola. I think the official is a juggernaut.
Enter the conduit now.
Going in.
Do not weep for these creatures. They are immortal. They can and have faced 1 billion deaths. You, however, do not enjoy the protections of synthesis. For you, failure has real-life consequences.
Explosive barrel. Aha. Maybe we should put a lighter brown in this character. Yep. I don't remember how I got mine for. I think I got mine for like 60 bucks. No, I got it from Brian. dun, dun.
A data conduit is open. Go now.
At least it's not normal for me. That's for you, bro. Now you could just gone back 4 months ago. Hit with this, go!
I have opened a new data conduit. Proceed immediately. Hunter, you are running out of time. Enter the data conduit.
Alright, let's do one more turn. Or maybe just change the color of this. Yeah. I don't think it's different.
experiment moves to a new zone. Hurry, Hunter. The conduit is closing fast.
There you go.
Hunter, the sanctuary will go on without you.
Yeah, I know that wasn't gonna complete. It's fine. Yeah. Let's go. Oh, look at that Virial. I totally forgot this was a character that I was like making for a long time. Ooh, this is a V polarity character? That's interesting. Why? What is up with the abs? That's too bad. Jesus Christ, bro. I'm seeing clips of like that new Snape and shit. I'm like, ugh. I'm like, bro, what is up with the black Snape? What is that shit? Hell no. Nowhere even close. I don't know, for some people are like, oh, you're just hating because he's black. I'm be like, no, do you know in the books they describe Snape as a slender, pale dude? They literally describe him as a fucking skinny white guy. So I was like, no. Clearly the books had ideas of what the character is supposed to look like. which is a shame though. It's like, come on, man. It's like the comics are made there for a reason. You follow the comics. Heck yeah. The heck is that? Man. What in the world am I looking at? Anyway, okay, let me look at this. Interesting. How would you build this character? Oh, definitely Archon Vitality. Maybe narrow-minded, probably. It depends. Brimstone Gap. Does that scale with strength? That's a true question. Doesn't look like it, no. I wonder how this will play out. Okay. Damn, this good. Damn, this character's gonna be squishy as fuck. Ooh, okay, that sounds interesting. Okay. Definitely adaptation will probably work out well. But I think actual armor will work out better for this character. I think Arcane Hotshot will probably do really well for this character. And maybe either Energize, maybe? I do not have a weapon to level. Just use the Torrid because Torrid's really easy.
You want to hit those high notes? You gotta mean it.
I have opened a new data conduit. Proceed immediately.
Through the portal.
the road to good intentions be paved with hell. Hey, dreamers. We are up and ready to party.
A new data conduit is open. Our experiment moves to a new zone.
All right.
is open. Go now. Hunter. The conduit is closing fast. Hunter, the sanctuary will go on without you.
Okay. Damn, I got the level 25 for this guy? Sheesh.
If we cannot make this official,
Now, they shall know the meaning of true violence.
let us be quick about it. I have work to do.
What is it? Uriel rips the souls of his demons, draining their health, and sends them in search of new victims. Souls explode on impact with the enemy, rendering it vulnerable to damage. So this is more better if you increase definitely the strength, but I wonder, yeah, of course, increasing the range is also really good too for this build or this character in general. Alrighty then, guys, that's gonna be it for tonight. All right, I'm just gonna be chilling for a little bit, and then I'm just gonna end up going to bed because I am tired. I did wake up a little bit earlier today, but I am pretty tired. But anyway, you guys have a good night. All right, you guys have a good time. All right, and where is Jonathan even there? No, he ain't. That dude's gone. But anyway, I'll see you guys next time. All right, you guys have a good one, and I'll see. And I'll try to see what I can play tomorrow. Maybe I'll play that one game tomorrow, but I guess we'll see, right? Maybe we'll see. Maybe I'll play that one game I was telling you guys about. But anyway, we will see. And thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.